When I was critically ill, I realized that I am very closer to dying or death. So at times I saw and I stared in the eyes of death and escaped it because of two reasons. One was the advancement of the medical science and my faith in my God, Guru and my parents, which helped me, and also would like to add that lot of low energy was flowing towards me by my family, my friends, my colleagues from different directions.
Congratulations to Dr. Souchak for his 14th anniversary post-transplantation. And Dr. Souchak, I've written this poem specially for you. Here goes. Hepatitis C and liver cancer, God's gift in grave danger, travel the world over, losing hope every moment, a chance encounter and agree to transplant, a battle won but not a moment of rest. Where to start, where to end, the road accident that tore the spleen, gallons of blood and cardiac arrest, the indomitable spirit never flagged, the poisonous jabs for the cure of the virus, weathered with chin up and continued care for his patients. Nobody was sure who was suffering more, resigned to the virus but determined to win. A liver transplant operation lasting hours, the surgeons reaching the liver through dense adhesions, losing blood every minute, the resolute heart beating firm. The yogic liver springs to life and bleeding ceases. A man reborn, the spirit and zeal thunder again, morning to evening to the delight of his patients, espousing causes dear to him, a family man to the core, making a difference to everyone around him. The virus still lurking inside, no cure in sight, back to the injections, but this time not willing to fail. Virus gone with just a few injections. The new liver working wonders yet again. Few calm years, but the fight still not over. Episodes of rejection managed with determination. Shrinking bile duct and days of fever. A year full of dilatation and exchange. This is the story of Anil Souchak. Inspiration and motivation galore. While we struggle, let's not lose hope. Each day brings a new challenge, a new battle. Till we breathe, we must enjoy every moment. Thank you.
I personally believe tremendously in the power of prayer, because I remember after my surgery, and when I was ill after my surgery, even I came out of the ventilator, the name repetition of the mantra, which I was continuously doing, which helped me and gave me strength and gave me a determination that I am going to walk out of this place hale and hearty.
19th February 2021. It's going to be 14 years. Oh my God, cannot believe it. Dear Anil Bhai, mere jigar ke tukde. What an amazing journey it has been. Many people say that I have given you a part of my liver, but that's actually not true, because I sometimes, when people ask me and I try to think about it, they say, how did you manage to take such a big decision in your life? Let me tell you, I had nothing to do with this decision. This decision was Chidananda made. There is no possibility that I could have taken such a decision so quickly, and I could have, done it. Yes, when the decision was made, and that time I could think that What a wonderful human being you are, Dr. Anil Suchak. God knows how many people are grateful the way you have given yourself unconditionally, helping others. Whether it's your brother, whether it's your sister, whether it's your family, whether it's not a family, whether it's your staff, whether a stranger like me, you were always there.
Yeah, spirituality, because I was fortunate to be born in this family where spirituality, I was exposed to all the saints and sages used to come, and basically, in association with those saints and sages, automatically in that atmosphere, in that energy field, it slowly ingrained into me. And visiting those ashrams and meeting saints and asking questions, that always helped me. Because I had a lot of things which were undone. I was not prepared to, so God said, you go down, you got enough work to do still. And that's the way it is. I accepted, and I have been very optimistic and very positive in my approach towards life. I don't give in easily, and my never give up approach has always helped me in all aspects of life, right from education, my career, my illnesses. Never give up.
How did you tap inside?
Nam Japa, all the time repeating the mantras was a way you could, it became like a continuous process. I used to repeat earlier, then later on it continuously, the mantras were ringing inside. And I also remembered Hanuman Chalisa gave me tremendous power. Hanuman Chalisa. Whenever I used to have severe pain, I used to tell doctor, give me something. Then I used to recite Hanuman Chalisa. And Hanuman Chalisa used to help me to sustain it. Absolutely comfortable.
It is a matter of great joy and happiness that Dr. Anil Suchak has completed 14 years post his liver transplant. I remember very vividly the day his bilirubin was rising rapidly. He was visibly yellow in appearance. The prognosis looked bleak. The clock was ticking, and every minute mattered. A liver transplant seemed to be the only answer. And yet, all that you could see on his face was a steely determination to give a tough fight and come out victorious. It was quite clear that he believed that failure was not an option, since he had many more miles to go. This is an image which will endure with me for my whole life. And in fact, it is this picture which essentially epitomizes and embodies this man. My association with Dr. Anil Suchak spans nearly half a century, 47 years to be exact. I have been a close witness and sometimes a side participant in the various trials and tribulations in his life. The ups and downs and the life-threatening situations he has had to face. Whether it was his near-fatal road accident with a splenic tear or the terminal liver failure necessitating a liver transplant, I can say with surety that I have yet to see a person who can face a crisis situation with greater tenacity, grit, and fortitude. A trait which he has perhaps inherited from his late father, Dr. N.V. Suchak, with whom I had the good fortune of working as well. He has been like a younger brother to me, a reliable friend, a pillar of strength in crisis. Despite the various physical misfortunes that befell him, He continues to be a bundle of restless energy, full of optimism and a desire to make the best of the extended warranty given to him by the Almighty. Being generous to a fault and true to his DNA, he instinctively reaches out to anyone in need. He is a man with a social conscience, having done innumerable activities for social good, whether education, national disasters, or lately counselor to countless patients facing end-stage liver failure, almost to the extent of becoming a brand ambassador to the liver transplant program. I wish and pray for his long and healthy life so that he may continue to achieve his life's purpose and achieve the milestones which he desires.
I was getting a lot of strength, basically, and giving me a lot of positivity all the time, which helped me to heal my illness. It healed from within, because the power of healing is always within, with everybody. And only thing is that you need to support it or you need to activate it. How do you activate it? It could be by power of prayer, or it could be by Nam Jap or your faith in God, which will help you to activate it. See, doctor can only help you with medicines. As far as healing is concerned, every individual patient has the healing power inside. Doctor cannot heal you. Doctor can only give you medicine which will help you to heal. That's all. So both is required. So either in faith in yourself or the universe or the God, whatever you want to name it. But that faith has to be there. And faith can move mountains, basically.
Hello everybody, and I'm Agam Bora, a small part of very big Souchak family. I met Anil Bhai about 20 years ago, probably in the first year of my practice. And since then, अब उनका भक्त कहो, उनका स्टूडेंट कहो, उनका डिसिपल कहो, जो कहो, इस तरह अनिल भाई से जुड़ गया कि probably I'm kind of addicted to him. एक दिन ऐसा हो जब अनिल भाई ना मिले, एक दिन ऐसा हो जब अनिल भाई के साथ कॉफी पीने का मौका ना मिले, I feel restless. I feel something is missing in my daily routine. It reminds me of a story about 14 years ago when Anil Bhai was at Delhi and I'd gone to see him just a day before his liver transplant surgery. I had tears in my eyes, but Anil Bhai was full of confidence. He said, Agam, we are going to win this. We are going to come out of it easily. We'll walk through this. And I remember the enthusiasm, the spirit, the courage that he had. I used to read in books, impossible says I am possible and nothing is impossible, and if you dare, if you dream, if you have that subconscious will, things happen. Yes, it does happen. Anil Bhai is a true example. Wish you very good luck. Aap Jio Hajaro Saal. A big congratulations on your 14 years of successful liver transplant. You are an inspiration. Stay blessed.
Hi Anil, today as you complete 14 years of your transplant journey, let me congratulate you for the extraordinary courage, resilience and stoic strength shown by you in the face of adversity with the quiet confidence of an evolved soul. It was as if you knew that the entire cosmos will eventually conspire to help you achieve your life's goals and bring out the best in you. I thank you for considering me and Molina as close confidants of the revered Souchak family and contributing in our own small way to be a part of the journey of a very genuine human being called Dr. Anil Nandlal Souchak. We've learned since the last 35 years a lot from your hard work, genuineness, your conscientious approach to the patients, and your genuine desire to help the society, and almost recently an evangelic zeal to help the organ donation cause. So we pray to the Almighty to give you all the strength to continue the good work that you have been doing. Until then, 3 cheers to your liver, obviously without alcohol, and to your extraordinary family who has stood by you through thick and thin. Cheers.
Dr. Anil Souchak, who has completed 14 years after his liver transplant surgery, has really set a benchmark. After going through so many ups and downs in his medical condition, but his fighting spirit has been tremendous. He has changed his life's motto. He is just there to create awareness about organ transplant. He must have counseled more than 100 families and created awareness across the society. In fact, he has taken his motto at a national level with the help of IMA. I wish him a long, healthy life with continue to create awareness about organ transplantation.
I feel lucky, I feel fortunate, I am blessed to be born here in this family and in these circumstances, and I have lovely children and grandchildren.
The reason I love Dadaji is because he's so calm sometimes, and he always forgets about what happened in the past. Whenever he's in pain, like he's had a lot of surgeries in his liver. Sometimes he goes to the hospital, and when he comes back, he pretends like nothing happened even when he's in a lot of pain. He's always happy even when he's in that kind of pain, and that's what I love about Dadaji. And he always supports everyone in the family. Yeah.
He's kind, and even though he has diabetes, he gives other people chocolate.
Are you eating ice?
Don't want one.
I'm okay.
He's very kind and loving, and he's very brave also. When he had got the tube changed, then he never flinched or said ow, so he's very brave and strong. I love you a lot, Dadaji. You're the best grandfather ever.
I think that was my destiny. That was my karmas of the previous birth, and I had to go through it. And any illness which comes, it's part of karma, and that's okay. But what was the end result? End result was I came out absolutely fine, and I came out hale and hearty and fit, absolutely.
Having him around is such a support for me, such a strength. He's always such a positive force to have in my life, someone I can go and talk to about anything, I feel. And I am just very grateful to have him as my father, and that he's still there with me. And for me also, watching him through these years and seeing what he's been through and the challenges he's been through and the way he's handled it, the way he's overcome his challenges, the way he's evolved and grown as a person is a beautiful thing to have witnessed. To see his strength in action, to see him become calmer with his disease, I think it really centered him, grounded him, and really made him question his purpose, life, and a lot of other things, and brought out a real gentle side of him, a softer side of him. And I think he's a lot more nurturing now than he ever was, and I am really grateful to have him and to see him through this change, as well as to have him and to have that nurturing and strong force of him standing by my side.
It helped me to think, and whenever you get very sick and this thing, then you realize how patients feel when they are sick. Otherwise, how do see by reading any books and all, you cannot understand the pain of the patient till you get pain or you go through some illness. So you can then easily gauge the feelings of the patient. That compassion comes for the patients.
Anil is the most amazing person I can say there is. And I feel very reassured and very secure in his presence, because I know he'll always have my back like he does to the rest of the world. And life with him has been like a roller coaster ride, yes, but it's like driving fourth gear in the fastest lane on the freeway, and I'm enjoying the ride. keep riding, keep running, and I'm running with you. All the best.
न थके कभी पैर, न कभी हिम्मत हारी है, हौसला है जिंदगी में कुछ कर दिखाने की, इसलिए अभी भी सफर जारी है. This sums up Anil's outlook towards life. Anil Souchak is a dear friend, a Guru Bhai and a colleague. He is one of the rare persons who has got both a second chance and a second birth in one lifetime. Getting this is one thing, but living it to enrich the lives of others is totally another matter. This is exactly what Anil has done all his life. According to some beliefs, you have reached your adulthood in your second birth. So remember, you have a long way to go, and I am sure that you are utilizing it wisely for a noble cause. Lots of love and best wishes, Anil.
Hey Anil, wish you all the best. Have a long and healthy life and carry on the good work you're already doing.
Anil Bhai, or Dadu as we all call him, is an amazing person. He has been such a strong force in all of our lives. And Dadu, I'd just like to say that I really love you a lot. You've always had my back in everything that I've done. And I really, really, really appreciate you accepting me so much into this family.
Every day, right from my illnesses to my recovery to till today, every day is a learning process. You become a better and better person if you realize that life teaches you. When you are not ready, it teaches you. And it teaches you, you need to be, if you are positive and optimistic, you become a better person. And that's what is important in life. And what is the purpose of life? I would say the purpose of life is helping somebody, giving something to somebody. It's not for your own self, but it is for everybody. So you have to share everything what you have, right from your love or your resources. And we are fortunate to be born here, to be a doctor, to have a hospital, to have children like this. So we are able to help a lot of people that way. And maybe that's their karma. We may have taken help from them last birth. So we are returning that thing. So this is a rent what we pay to live on this earth. Helping somebody or doing something for people is the rent what we pay to live on this earth. So I am very happy and blessed, and I have no complaints. I have no needs now. Okay, I am very happy.